Hello dear guest, and welcome to our guide to must-see sites in Istria. If you happen to stay in Štinjan for 3 days or longer, then be sure to check at least some of the places we are going to suggest in this video. Let's dive right into the on the list, Cape Kamenjak. Cape Kamenjak is the most southern tip of Istrian Peninsula, and it is 25 minutes drive away from Štinjan, from where you are, right? The entry ticket to Cape Kamenjak is paid per one vehicle, not per person, but per one vehicle, and it costs 80 kunas, which is little less than 11 euros. If by any chance you are going by foot or on bike, then the entrance is free of charge, but since there is quite a lot of terrain to cover, I really suggest that you go by car. What you'll get in return is the most beautiful nature in the coastal part of Istria. Be sure to drive directly to the safari bar over here, and start your adventure from there. After a drink or two in the safari bar, make your way down to the beach over here. As soon as you see people jumping from 25-meter cliffs, find yourself a spot on the beach and go for a swim. If you are courageous, you will have many different options for jumping. If you like exploring, then you should definitely try to find and visit some caves like this one, but have in mind that the only way to reach them is by swimming. One thing you should be careful of are strong winds and high waves that can splash you against the cliff actually. So remember to think first of yours and your family's and friends' safety at all times. Cape Kamenjak offers many different attractions, such as the dinosaur tour track, and also kayak tours, diving tours, and so on. If you would like to give it a go, most of those services have their offices in city of Premantura, which you had to pass through on your way to Cape Kamenjak, and many of them also have a stand somewhere along the shore. So just ask around, because everybody in Croatia speaks English, or simply use Google to your advantage and try to find the one that suits you best. If you go to Cape Kamenjak, be sure to stay there at least 4 or more hours, optimally 1 full day. And don't forget to bring some food and beverages with you, because you will not get many options to buy things, and if you do, everything will be quite expensive. Okay, so the next one on the visiting list is the city of Medulin, which is located over here. It's on the opposite side of Cape Kamenjak. So the driving distance from Štinjan is pretty much similar, so it's around 25 minutes. Medulin is very lovely, small town and very popular tourist place. It is full of bars and restaurants and famous for its sandy beaches. The most popular is Bjeca beach. If you have small kids with you, then you should, I'm sure they will love it there, since there is sand everywhere. Just a second, let me show you. Okay, so this is it. And water is quite shallow also. And while the kids are playing in water, you can enjoy yourself with a beer or cocktail in some of many beach bars there. Medulin is also very lovely and vibrant at night, so you could also come and enjoy a nice walk and dinner there with your friends and family. Okay, so one of the must-see places while you're in Istria is most definitely National Park Brijuni. Brijuni present you with a wonderful image of nature, with the aim of providing the most pleasant stay possible in the splendor of green vegetation, variety of different exotic animals, and a remarkably cultivated landscape. All of this is creating an unusual experience, gladly visited by a number of statesmen, famous actors, musicians, artists, noblemen, and other renowned personalities. The Brijuni archipelago consists of 14 islands, on which you can find different attractions such as safari tours, where you will see zebras, llamas, camels, elephants, and other exotic animals. Also golf courses, many different cultural monuments, and breathtaking nature. So in order to visit Brijuni, you actually have to leave your car in the city of Fajana, which is 10-minute drive from Štinjan or less, and take a ferry to Brijuni. The ticket is bought either on the dock in Fajana or in Pula, where the national park has their agencies opened. The whole trip takes about 4 hours, and it includes a ferry ticket, a mini tourist train ticket, guide or guides who speak on 4 different languages, and visitation to different attractions. The price of the ticket is 230 kunas, which is around 30 euros for adults, and 15 euros for kids from 4 to 14 years old. Brijuni have been and remain synonymous with the joy of leisure, and if you're staying long enough in Štinjan, you should definitely not skip this trip. Okay, so our next suggestion is visitation to Motovun, and also Rovinj. Motovun is a small old town located in Istria's inland, and it is about an hour drive from Štinjan. So Motovun is most beautiful and best preserved medieval hilltop settlement in Croatia. This place is on the bucket list of every Croat. If you like to have a dinner and drink a glass of wine on the most romantic place you can imagine, then this trip is for you. But you should consider going to Motovun only if you are staying for 4 or more days, since a trip there could take most of your day. On your way back from Motovun, you can visit the city of Poreč or Rovinj. Or if you may be tired and staying long enough in Istria, then you could come and visit Rovinj or Poreč some other day, since they are only 40-minute drive to Rovinj and 1 hour drive to Poreč. Rovinj. Let me show you a little bit about Rovinj. Rovinj is charmingly picturesque town with narrow cobbled streets, striking many visitors as being very Italianate in nature. Let me just show you. Okay. Many say that some parts of Rovinj remind them a lot of Venice. It is famous for the St. Euphemia Cathedral, which you can see over here, which is the highest church in Istria at 61 meters high. Rovinj is so delightfully pretty and so lively with its numerous cafes, restaurants and galleries that you should absolutely spend a day or an evening there. Rovinj is also quite famous for its nightlife and clubbing scene, so if you are a party animal, you probably don't want to miss the Steel and Bar Club, which you can Google out to see where it is located. There is so much more we would like to share with you, but we believe that there are things that you should discover for yourself. We strongly believe that most gratifying experiences are those in which you discover things spontaneously and just enjoy the adventure wherever it might take you. This walkthrough was imagined so that it gives you directions if you feel lost and without an idea of where to go and what to visit. We strongly suggest that you take a day to explore Štinjan, an afternoon to visit city of Pula at least, and a day to visit Cape Kamenjak. Everything else that we mentioned is up to your personal preferences and the length of your stay. Be sure to check in the description of this video to get a location of all the mentioned destinations and the full transcript of this video. Have a wonderful time and just relax and enjoy your holiday because you deserved it. See ya!